Hello, welcome to podcast. Hello and welcome to Undefined Generation podcast episode 8. Um, if you're new here, hello, welcome. Grab a snack, a nice drink, get comfortable. If you are not so new here, do the same and welcome back. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you know when I post, and let's just get into this podcast because I have a lot to talk about. I would first like to talk about dating versus hookup culture. Now, me personally, I've never been into the hookup culture. I've always just liked dating people, and I find dating more reliable than just hookup because hookups just they don't lead to anything good. I'd rather date than just, fuck around. Because lately that's what I'm really seeing right now is people just confusing dating with hookup culture. And dating is not like hookup culture at all. People don't even know the definition of dating anymore. They immediately go to, where you're just hooking up with that person. Or if you're going on dates with multiple people, it's assumptions that you're hooking up with them. No. Courting, dating is basically what that is, but people don't know the definition and have gotten the wrong idea of what it is. Honestly, dating is hard nowadays because it seems like no one wants to go on dates anymore. I, for one, love dating, but I draw the line at men asking me to pay or not opening the door for me or acting rude towards me afterwards because it's just shit. I don't know. Dating is hard, but I would never, ever, 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 ever go to hookup culture. Never. It's just not worth it. Speaking of dating, hookup culture, let's get into one thing that I've been seeing all over the internet that I was debating about even just talking about because I know so many men feel so entitled when it comes to their opinions on women's body, what we wear, and what we do with our bodies, our hair, everything. In a relationship, should men have a say in what women wear? Answer is no. They shouldn't have a damn thing to say. What I don't get is... Okay, I'm just going to start off with this. I saw a Facebook post. And you know who you are. He said, if you dress like something like neck bones, if you dress like that, then you should... I'm really trying to talk and find the post, but with Facebook, it's hard to find the post. It really is. Alright, well, forget it. I can't find the post. I think he might have deleted it, which is good, because he's ignorant, and he knows that. But it was along the lines of, the stereotypical, if you dress that way, then you know the response you're gonna get. A woman can't dress normally without a man looking at her a certain way. So why is it when we show skin, then there's a problem? Because last time I checked, even before women were able to show skin, men would do dirty, heinous, fucked up shit to us. So I'm trying to figure out, when did us showing skin become the main issue? No. The main issue is that men don't like being told no. Still, they act like boys. Like, I guess it's not clicking for some men that just because a woman dresses a certain way doesn't mean she deserved that. Because basically what you're saying, if a woman dresses that way and she gets, then she deserved it because, oh, she dressed like a hooker. Oh, she dressed like a slut. Oh, she deserves it. That's basically what the fuck you're saying. And you guys have sisters. I know you do. Since y'all want to do the same stereotypical shit, I'm going to bring up the same stereotypical shit. Look at your mom and look at your sister. If they did that and you know how your mom and sister dress, would you say they still deserved it? No, right? Okay, then shut the fuck up. Because I don't understand how men could have this mentality of, women can't dress this way, but we can talk to them this way. We can tell them what they can do with their bodies. Same with this abortion thing. I don't understand how men can feel the need to be so fucking opinionated on a woman's body. You don't have a fucking uterus. You have a thing swinging between your legs every single day. So why don't you wipe those crusty ass, moldy ass balls of yours and shut the fuck up, because no one asked for you to have an opinion on my body. It's my body. If I want to dress it the way I want to dress it, then that's not your fucking problem. That doesn't give you the right to call me out my name, make me feel less than, say I deserved it, or treat me like scum of the earth because you don't like the way I dress. If you have a problem with the way I dress, that means you're an insecure piece of shit who his mom didn't fucking raise right. So please do me a favor and kiss my ass, because I could give a damn what you think about me and how I dress. So please, I am the last person you want to talk to. Huh. I'm going to speak of my first club experience. And this goes further to show that even a simple dress showing bare minimum fucking skin, men are fucking pigs sometimes. Not all men, certain men. Let me just say that before some men start pissing their pants like bitches. Change your pad. Your pussy's bleeding, sir. Okay, I live in Macon, Georgia. If you don't know where that is, it's close to Atlanta. That's all I'm telling you. It's close to Atlanta and Florida. I made year-round trips to Florida and Atlanta. Well, I think I've been to Atlanta probably 3 times, maybe, and I've been to Florida 4 times. God, where do I even start? So, I got dressed up, and I'll put a picture of the dress I had on, just to prove to you fucks that even the bare minimum, men are boys sometimes. It's It wasn't even that though. It was that my night was going well, and I just, like, that kind of fucked it up for me a little bit. I did enjoy the rest of my night though. But anyways, back to the story. So we get down there. We first went to this like bar slash arcade place where you have really old games. I did play a few games. I played the old Mortal Kombat. I played some other games I can't remember the name of, but I'll probably say it later if I can think of it. We had fun. I ordered some drinks. Drinks were a bit confusing because, I'm not a heavy drinker, so I didn't know shit that was on there. So I just ordered something simple. It wasn't too heavy, it wasn't too light. It was actually pretty nice. So I was glad to find a drink that I could, have and not, have the heavy taste of fucking alcohol. But yeah, I was really enjoying that night. And then me and my auntie, we went to the Crazy Bowl. Mind you, Crazy Bowl is, I'm just gonna be out there about it, where the white people go. Now, from what my understanding, apparently the owner said some heinous shit towards black people, which made black people still go there, but we move upstairs. And I found that out Saturday night. But the night I went, upstairs wasn't open, so I had to stay downstairs, but I did go back and forth between the bar and the bowl, because that's what I was riding most of the time of my night. I was dancing, riding the bowl, dancing, riding the bowl. But even before I started, when I first got into the club, my auntie couldn't come in because she didn't want to come in, and so I spent the first beginning of the night by myself. Mind you, I just walked in. I had just got off the bowl. I had walked around barefooted, a few feet away from the bowl, and I had sat down near the dance floor, and this dude approaches me. He's about a 6 on the meter of my standards on men, but you know what? I was bored and I needed a dance partner, so I was like, why not give him a chance to at least talk to me? I, just talked to him, and I usually smile. Well, I don't smile much, but usually when I smile, I guess men also get the wrong idea that I, agree to their shitty flirting, but my smile doesn't mean what you think, sir. Not always. And he kept asking me, what was I doing after this, and where was I going, and all that stuff. And I just told him I wanted to dance. So when my auntie finally got in, I, was walking up to the bar with her. Mind you, I think she went to the bathroom or whatever, because she wasn't directly behind me. But the guy before that I had met near the dance floor, and his friend had approached me. First, the dude that I met before approached me. He was asking for my Instagram, and of course, yeah, I gave it to him, but I don't text him at all or talk to him at all. I've been meaning to block it, but I'm probably not going to find it. But I'm just not going to talk to him at all. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was after, he sort of backed off. His friend suddenly grabbed my elbow, trying to pull me towards him. I don't know what his fucking issue is, or issue was, but I immediately pulled the fuck away and looked him up and down like he lost his fucking mind. Because first of all, don't fucking touch me. I didn't give you permission to touch me, so don't touch me. I immediately just like was so pissed off I wanted to leave. So I walked out Crazy Bull and I told my auntie, let's go. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. And this beautiful, I think she had green or blue eyes, redheaded girl was like asking me, was it this old guy? And I was like, nah. It was like two black guys, just tall, whatever. But we left and went back to the arcade for a little while. I had fun, but we did come back, and the guys were gone, and I was happy. And I spent the night dancing my ass off. Of course, I finally found a dance partner, but unfortunately, it wasn't what I expected. Oh boy. I'll, spill that tea about it later, but, that experience it wasn't all that. But that just further goes to show that some men are what they say they are, even when they're not saying it. Because, like the saying goes, your actions speak louder than your words. And the way men are so opinionated about a woman's dressing or how she dressed is giving very much insecurity. Mama didn't give them enough attention. They should have been born with a vagina between their legs because they act like a bitch way too much. That's all I'm hearing. Bitching, bitching, bitching. If you complain that much about a woman's, about how women dress, maybe you should dress like a woman, put on a wig, and throw on some heels, because you are the epitome of bitch. I'm just gonna be frank about it. Next subject. If I sound sick, I think I am. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. I'm over my K-pop phase. I don't know if I would really call it a phase because I still do listen to it. But I don't know. It just isn't feeling the same. Like lately, any older artists that I'm listening to or I've listened to have put out new stuff. I listen to it, but it just hasn't felt the same. Then we have all these new boy groups and girl groups coming out. I haven't listened to it because once again, it doesn't feel the same. It's like nowadays, I'm like I said before, I'm gonna be frank. It feels like their producers like just throwing it together at this point. I'm so sorry. The companies are just throwing it together at this point. That's what I see. Like, I don't know. I just haven't been feeling it lately. There are some new songs that I like, but not many. Um, I haven't listened to Jimin's new full album, but I'm gonna be frank about his new song. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I know armies are gonna kill me. I don't like it that much. It's not all it was hyped up to be. The music video was good, but the song could have been better. It seemed like the hype of the teaser and the beats when you really listen to the song, didn't match what you were living up to. So yeah, I didn't like it that much. Next topic is anyone else have weird obsessions? Because I know I do. Mine's really are just movie commentaries and reaction channels, paranormal investigations. Those are my weird obsessions. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know how many times I've said, like, I need to stop. Okay. Movie commentaries, I didn't even like them as a kid. I would turn them on, you know, when you had DVDs and they had the movie commentary settings when you like changed for the audio thing. I didn't even like it back then. I found it annoying. Like, I would keep it on for a little while because I found it amusing, and then after a while it got kind of annoying. But nowadays, I really love movie commentaries. Like, I've been watching movie commentaries for a while now. Reaction channels. I like them too. Hence why my channel is movie commentaries, reaction channels. Reactions. Bro. Forgive me if I'm not speaking correctly. It's 5:20 a.m. and it's very early. But yeah, reactions. I do them because I've grown to love reaction channels. When I was younger, I probably wouldn't give them a day of time, bro. I wouldn't do it at all. Paranormal investigations. As a black Christian, it's not the healthiest thing. Oh man, if you guys would have heard what my mom said to me. Ah, but whatever. It wasn't even like that though. But I know some people are like, "Oh, you're watching all this stuff, you're letting all this stuff inside your house, bitch." Who? They're not gonna touch me because my Father up in heaven is not gonna allow them to fucking bother me. So I'm not worried about them. If you're worried, it's because you don't have enough faith. So that's a you problem. I can hear the black Christians mumbling in my ear right now. How could you betray us? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Next topic. Portraying my sexuality is better than explaining it. Yeah, because I don't feel like telling people anymore. I just don't feel like having to explain it. Because people immediately go saying the wrong shit to me, and they're just downright disrespectful. And I have enough confidence in myself and in my sexuality to know that people's opinions don't matter to me. What I think of myself matters the most. The love I have for myself is out of this world. So as far as someone, you know, talking down on me, talking down on my sexuality, Christians, conservatives, everyone, family, you know who you are, people, you know, those ignorant people, I don't care anymore. Like, I honestly don't. But I won't say, you know, oh, I'm pansexual. No. I just say, I like everyone. And I mean what I say. I like everyone. Sexuality, gender, doesn't matter to me. So, yeah, I've just been, you know, butchering it because I don't feel like, trying to explain shit to ignorant people anymore. Not in this day and age. Because even in this day and age, people still choose to be ignorant. Like, it's just me being me. I've grown to just hate people now. I'd rather be in the company of myself or my family, for that matter. But it's why I don't, talk about it much. I don't bring it up much. I just say I like everyone. You can take that any way you want. I like everyone. Take it. I don't care. Yeah. The next topic is a heated topic because it comes with some attachments. Generational curse of predatorial behavior. My bad. And grooming. I noticed that from 2020, I want to say from 2021, maybe 2021, I've been seeing a lot lately of, grooming behavior and predatorial behavior. It's like a never-ending cycle. And people would rather excuse this than homosexuality. And I'm just going to be frank about it. Why? Why is that what you excuse? Like, I saw so many comments, and they're probably from older adults. I know it was older conservatives. It has to be. Because no one hates LGBTQ like the older people. There's a few young ones, but they've been raised, you aren't born with hate, you're raised with hate. That's the motto for today. You're not born with hate, you're raised with hate. So, I've been seeing that, younger girls, have like older men that their family knew, taking care of them, it's supposed to be like a brotherly figure, a fatherly figure, a godfather at most. And when the girls grow up, they want relationship with them. What type of sick shit is that? That's grooming. But you don't hear the family saying anything. They are okay. They're okay with it, which is sick and sad. But if a kid comes out as gay, oh my, you can hear the conservatives' skin boiling. They just can't handle it, but they'll excuse the grooming. It's and the reason I bring up this topic is because I saw the shade room, and we all know what the shade room is for. We all know. Marcus Houston opens up about the backlash he received regarding the age difference between him and his wife. We had no conversation and no connection until she was of age. That is sick. That's fucked up. That's I don't know. It's just funny to me that people would excuse that very quickly. Because a whole bunch of comments were just like, well, I don't see a problem with it. It's fine. And just bring up a whole lot of bullshit. I don't even feel like bringing up the damn comments. I don't. It's a waste of time. But, if y'all want to excuse that over the LGBTQ community, then go ahead, because y'all are weird. The and you know what's sad about the age gap is it's really far and people are excusing it. He was 36 and she was 17. Let me paint that picture for you. She is young, very much so. That she isn't even considered an adult yet. Um, she's 17. You're a 36-year-old man going after a 17-year-old, waiting until she turns 17. You are a predator. You are disgusting, and you make me sick. In more ways than one. Like, I can't. It's just, ugh. Sir, why? Out of all the shit you could have done, that is some heinous shit. Well, I did screenshot one comment. Oh, that's sweet. What did you write when you signed her yearbook? Yeah, y'all are so full of shit, bro. But, let's move on from the grooming. Because I'm so tired. Next topic is Sukiana has made women look bad, and here's why. Okay, so this is beef. Or just someone speaking on something that they saw that was wrong. I'm gonna read it for you guys. Lil Mama responded to the picture of Sukiana in this music video with NL Chopper. If you guys don't know who that is, he's a rapper. If you don't know who Sukiana is, she's it's the same thing. I don't know, whoa, okay, suddenly I can't fucking read. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bro, I'm tired. I know we don't know each other personally. Oh boy. I'm seeing you wrote a post addressing me, and I've never addressed you personally. You could have been any black woman in that video. I posted a comment under it. The way I feel still stands. I feel like, oh boy, women these days will know better and still play a role in setting us back centuries. The only reason I deleted my comment was because I didn't want to offend you and anyone else partaking in that disturbing ass clip. I don't know about you, but I don't want our daughters to remember us like this or feel this is what they need to do to survive. And if that's the excuse anybody comes up with in 2023, that's cap. Facts. Because ain't no way. If y'all didn't see the disturbing ass clip or this picture from Shade Room, NL Chopper was shooting a music video and he's standing up Sukiana and another girl with bright highlight yellow hair and Sukiana are on the ground on all fours with NL Chopper holding their hair like they are dogs. Now, this goes into another thing I don't like. When you do shit like this, it does send us back centuries. Because why? Why are you on all fours? Why are you degrading yourself for this to get views? Is it that bad that you need views that you would, first of all, take this feature and degrade yourself? Get on all fours, let him hold your hair and make you look like a female dog. Like it isn't bad enough with all this shit going on for women that you did this shit. I don't know if it's the audacity or the stupidity that makes me question humanity. But it's just not, it's not it. But of course, she's not gonna respond with, oh, well, I see it. I see what you mean. I apologize to everyone. No, she's gonna respond with some bullshit. I already know it. She's not gonna apologize. Because women like this don't apologize. Once they've gone to degrading themselves, they will blame everybody in the room rather than blaming themselves, which is the person at fucking fault. Now, this next screenshot, I'm just gonna go through these topics like really quickly and give my opinion because I got this off of TikTok. People have been doing this on TikTok lately where they, write down a list of topics on notes and they discuss them on their live. I got this from He Loves JOXN1E. So that person, I don't know if I follow them or not, but yeah, I got it from their live. It was a PM debate, relationship edition. Men provide more than women in a relationship. Well, I mean, no. I think we should provide equally in a relationship, especially when we're in that stage of a relationship where we, consider each other, each other's person. Both of you should, put in equally, not one person put in, this much and I put in little effort. No. That's also a little bit degrading of women. We should put in equally when the relationship is farther along. I would say like 8-9 months, because that's when you've moved in and y'all are together, like y'all are together for the long run, not for a short while. But yeah, I don't agree with that at all. That should be equal partnership, not men only provide more than the woman. Women prefer masculine men more for a short-term fling than for marriage. No, not at all. I just want someone. I'm not even gonna say man because I already discussed my sexuality with people. No, when it comes to men, I really don't care. I want a man, but I don't. Like I said, it's not really important, but whether he's feminine, masculine, androgynous, anonymous, I really don't care. I want a long-term relationship and I want marriage. That's what I want, but all that fling shit, nah, I don't want that at all. It's not for all women, but they prefer the flings. But I don't get that. You prefer masculine men for a short-term fling. I think it's because nowadays the more masculine a man, the more his ego is up, the more ignorant he can be to things, and I, for one, sometimes I can't stand it, but yeah, I think that's why that is a topic discussed. Insecure women, men should stay single. Ooh, well, no. They should continue to work on themselves as they are single. No, I'm joking. No, maybe you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put it like this. They should stay single while they're searching for themselves, fixing their insecurities, learning to live with them, learning to love them, learning to love themselves. And while they are single, search for themselves and find why they don't like their insecurities and why they should love their insecurities. So, yeah, they should stay single, but not for, their entire lives. Because, loving yourself is easier than hating yourself. Hey. Another topic that was on this live was thoughts on poly relationships. Now, me personally, I don't care. I mean, it's not for me, but whatever floats your boat isn't my concern. If you're in love with multiple people and you want relationship with multiple people, then that's on you. That's if that, well, I probably shouldn't say it like that because that's gonna. No, actually, no, that is on you. Like, that, if that's what you want, is what I mean. If that's what you want, then yeah, go ahead, love multiple people. Because that's what your heart feels. I mean, lots of people have issues with it, which I don't understand because there's men out here with multiple baby mamas getting multiple women knocked up, doing all this with different types of women too, and they have the audacity, the gall to speak on poly relationships. Please, you are in a poly relationship yourself. Don't speak. Just hush. Does sex intimacy play a big role in successful relationships? Sex isn't that important, but I do, like that part of intimacy. I do like and want that part of intimacy, just not immediately. But I do love the intimacy aspect of it, just singularly. I do love intimacy, and it does play a role in successful relationships because it's I don't know. For me, I'm a big physical touch person, so intimacy is a big thing for me. Like I need intimacy. Sex can come later on, but I need intimacy. And I know a lot of other people feel that way. Alright. Moving on from the screenshot, we're going to be talking about some new movies that came out. Now, I'm just going to give some fast reactions to these because I've already watched the trailers for all of them. Blue Beetle. Zolo is playing Jamie, or I pronounce it Jamie because that's the way I see it spelled, but I know in the shows I've seen Blue Beetle in, they don't pronounce it Jamie, they pronounce it Jaime, but I've never pronounced it that way. I've always said Jamie. But I hope that the trailer at least lives up to the hype of the movie, because I've been seeing a lot of trailers that are better than the movie, which shouldn't be a thing at all, but it is. The trailer and movie should be just the same. The hype should never die down with the movie. the hype should die down after you've watched the movie and the trailer, and you realize that they're both good. It shouldn't just like I can't stand it when the trailers are better than the movie. But Zolo's a very good actor. I saw George Lopez and a couple other people I think I recognized, but I'm really looking forward to this movie because Zolo is a great actor and because George Lopez is in it, and I know I'm gonna be like very entertained. Barbie movie. I did play with Barbies when I was little. When I was little, for a reason. There's Ryan Gosling in it, and a couple other people. Yeah, I forgot just that quickly. But it looks good. I don't know what brought along this movie though. Maybe because we had some shitty 2D, animated movies of Barbie, and they were just like, let's try and do a live action. Which, the live action actually looks good. Like, that's the least I can say about it. It actually looks good. They've got some great cast actors. The actors look. Oh boy. Like I said, it's early, so I'm gonna stumble upon my words a little. I'm just giving you the human side of me at this point. It looks good. It looks good. The cast is jam-packed with great actors. I'm just hoping sometimes it doesn't even come down to the actors, it comes down to the lines. So with whatever is written, I'm just hoping it entertains me at least. And people are probably like, it's a child's movie. It doesn't pertain to you. Well, I like watching children movies too because they're entertaining. Probably more than the adult films these days. Not those adult films, you pervs. Little Mermaid is not gonna live up to the hype. I'm sorry. I mean, I see what they were doing with the whole Black Mermaid thing. My name is Ariel, by the way. My real name is Ariel, and when they started the whole rioting about Little Mermaid being black, it was like, oh well, cry me a river. It's a fucking mermaid. I can see us now rioting because I feel like they threw that movie together and they could have done better. Like, I've seen like little pictures and stuff, and I don't like the way it looks. Like, one picture had it looking like it was a fucking slave movie. Ooh, like, man, I'm just praying and hoping this movie actually does live up to the hype at this point. If it doesn't, then I know I'm just not gonna, Disney is gonna have some words for me. Because at this point, they're just being trifling. Because they know they could have done better. Next on the list, apparently we may or may not be getting a live action Moana. And they're still keeping Dwayne or The Rock as Maui, and I'm really excited to see it, but also I don't know, will it be the same? I'm not even sure, because a lot a lot of things go wrong with live action movies. I've learned that from watching anime live actions. But what I've learned from anime live actions is mostly just the CGI that's the issue. Because when it comes to movies in general, Asia has it. They have it. China is good. Japan is good. Korea is good. Any Taiwan, any Asian country, they're good with movies. They're always entertaining. They're always shot well. They're always good. So there's no issue when it comes to live action films. But I don't know. I'm not even sure about any of these live action movies. Mainly The Little Mermaid is my issue. Because I already don't like the way it looks. Oh, hoping I'm wrong. Okay, next topic is Sidemen may have made a grave mistake. Well, honestly, to be honest, I saw the tweet that JJ made apologizing about something he'd said in the last Sidemen Sunday. Now, I didn't even watch the newest Sidemen Sunday because I just didn't want to see it. It wasn't the Sidemen Sunday I wanted. And you'd be like, oh, you're being a brat. It wasn't what you wanted. It's not about you. Yeah, I know, but I didn't watch it. At least I took the time out to just say I don't want to watch it. Most people will go on there and dislike it, complain, and be an entire bitch about it. But I just didn't watch it at all. So, at least you got that out of the thing. The issue was what he said, and I'm not even sure if I should repeat it, which is another thing that's messing me up because it doesn't seem like it's offensive. It's addressing where someone's from. Now, the real issue would actually just be if he was to address someone that way and they weren't from there. That would be the issue. But he just said it, and we all know JJ says some outlandish shit sometimes, and does some outlandish shit. So does other Sidemen members. So I don't really fully know if he should have apologized, if he didn't mean it in a harmful way. But now that I'm thinking about what he said, I'm not even sure I want to repeat it because I'm not even sure about the word. He said, God, you know what? I'm just gonna be frank about it. He said Paki, which is, I'm guessing, referring to someone from Pakistan, which is, really just referring to where they're from. So, I don't know. I'm not really fully sure if he should have apologized because there's a lot of people, just, it's like half and half. Most people, accept the apology. Most people are like, oh, well, you should never apologize because it wasn't anything offensive. You're just saying something that's like, well, it's saying where the person's from. I don't think it was that big of a deal for him to have to apologize because there's some other things you probably should have apologized for that you said and done. So that was the least of it. Okay, so we're gonna move on to conservative kids versus drag shows. Now, I probably should put this with the other topics, but I think I'm gonna speak on this differently. If you have a problem with drag shows, then you should have a problem with a man dressing up in a clown outfit and killing people, specifically children. If you have a problem with drag shows, then you probably shouldn't like Mrs. Doubtfire, Medea, or Big Mama's house. Oh, you shouldn't like Hairspray. You shouldn't like, God, is that Tim Curry film I'm thinking of? Rocky's Horror Show. There's so many films where men are dressing up as women and there was no issue. But suddenly drag shows are the issue. And you know what? I'm not even going after them for doing that. I love those films. The issue is you guys are always like, protect the children, but you excuse predatory behavior. You hate the LGBTQ community as a whole, and that's the issue. But honestly, I'm too tired to speak on it because it's just idiotic at this point. You're just proving us right at this point. But that's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.